All right, good evening, and thank you for joining us on this continuing coverage of the historic snowstorm. Now we're talking about the aftermath.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Katie Moore. Thanks for watching. And this is Sharice Gibson,
Oh, sorry,
of course. She forgot her name. But we are joining you on streaming because we want to continue to cover the aftermath of this, including those road closures. And this has been impacting a lot of people,
yes.
You know, all the way from almost western Louisiana, all the way through the Metro New Orleans area. And of course, we know that here in the Metro New Orleans, South Shore part of our viewing area, that's where we've seen the greatest impacts from this, including roads like I-10 through New Orleans that are still shut down at this hour.
All right, we want to continue our coverage first, starting with Meg Ferris, live for us in Mandeville, talking about the Causeway. You were out there, people, well, the first responders only getting through on the Causeway, but it'll reopen soon.
Yes, Sharice, and since we last talked, we have seen a lot of first responders. Obviously, it's people going to work. We've seen some New Orleans police cars, doctors, nurses, that type of thing. We've seen people probably going in for the night shift in on the South Shore, coming through, and they have to bypass the toll behind me and go around the side to get on that one lane that'll take them there. And as you said, tomorrow they're hoping 9 a.m. they can open one lane for the general public each way. Now, in other news, take a look at our video. I know so many people are feeling this, especially if you were in a raised house where, you know, those pipes are more exposed. But here on the North Shore, already getting calls, plumbers are already getting calls, and it's not only people in raised houses, but also people who have that main pipe, that main valve that's outside of their house, even if they live in a slab house. So I talked to plumber Randy DeCastro from Plum Crazy earlier. Here's what he had to say. How many calls you been getting?
Yesterday I had 8 calls. Today I've had 12 calls, and I don't think I'll be able to get to them all. So I'll be busy the rest of the week for sure.
Across from where to where on the North Shore?
From Slidell to Hammond, Ponchatoula, including the South Shore as well.
South Shore, mostly raised houses?
Mostly raised houses, correct.
Yes, because we know the coal just goes right under the house and freezes those pipes. Now, there haven't been any water main breaks here on the North Shore like there have been on the South Shore. Twin Span is still closed, and for people wanting to know what roads are open, what roads are not, I can tell you I-12 is open. It was perfectly fine today with not even wetness on the road. So it was fine to travel on, although I-10 is not open. 511la.org. 511la.org will get you to maps from the Department of Transportation and Development so you can see what is open instead of calling 911. Sheriff's Department here, St. Tammany asked, please don't call 911 to see what roads are open. Reporting live from the foot of the Causeway, Meg Ferris, WWL, Louisiana.